Hello, hello, and welcome back to Sunless Sea. It's a new recording session, so forgive me if I'm a little, taking a moment to get my bearings. I believe, yeah, when we left off, we were in the midst of doing things here at London, because, it was so much going on that I decided to break it up a little bit. We've already talked with this guy, we've done that. London. We can go to the Unterversity with a secret, which I think is what we're gonna do this time, yeah. So let's go to the Unterversity. Visit the, it's a university, but I like to call it the Unterversity, because we're in the under, you know. It's a Musi accent. Visit the Unterversity. The Unterversity has an inexhaustible appetite for secrets, Z specimens, and other tidbits of esoteric lore. Provide a secret to prove yourself worthy for entry. So you can use a secret or favors. Okay, yeah, you need to spend a level up to get in here, essentially. So let's do it. Quite impressed. Oh yes, the university's maritime liaison whispers breathily. Oh yes, this is quite a tasty one. Let me explain it to you. He explains, teeth glinting. So, now I have favor with them, so I'm allowed in without needing to worry anymore. And I got more pages, which is nice. I think, I'm not sure, generally, a skill check is a D100 check against your skill with modifications, but I'm not positive. I think that just might be pure assumption on my part. The alarming scholar is mercurial, to say the least. A creature of sudden moods and provoking teeth. Possibly her... Is it a her? Appointment as University Maritime Liaison was precautionary to keep his... Is it his? Razor-sharp enthusiasm from causing too many injuries in the facility. Ah, yes, the scholar whispers breathily. I have a budget for acquisitions. What have you brought to me? If you have any knowledge that the scholar will buy, they'll appear below. So we can give them memories of a distant shore. I think I want to hang on to that, actually. So, we're gonna go. You have business to attend to, and besides, the scholar keeps snapping her teeth like a mechanical trap. Alright, well, a lot of build-up for nothing. I think... Alright, I'm gonna do one more thing. 30 echoes, let's get another crew member. Oh shit, it gave me 3, which is more than I had space for. Shit, never mind. I had a great success. I guess I got really good hearts. I'm good at convincing people to join me. So where are we going next? Let me look at what goals we have. We're acquainted with the sisters. Rumors about the Clottery heir's prestige. Memories, monocles, menaces. Ambition. Yeah, we gotta get mutter salts from the north still, right? Hang on, let me look at... Yeah, I need to go get some mutter salts. It said I need a certain thing for them, though, didn't it? But I don't remember what. Alright, I gotta go to Gator's Morn in the Corsair's Forest, somewhere not far from home waters. I actually think I know how to find my way to Gator's Morn. I remember that now. Last time I didn't remember. Gator's Morn is the home of criminals. So, it's definitely gonna be worth trying to get there. Father's Borns. Oh, bring mutter salts from north to Slivy. There it is. In London. So I think we're gonna try and sail straight out east in search of, Gator's Morn. Cause, hang on, if I open my map... Oh yeah, in between things, I logged onto my online account, so we should be able to access that. Gator's Morn usually lies within this sort of bubble here, from my experience. I think there's a big benefit to this Let's Play in the fact that I played this game a lot, because you're going to see a lot less of my experimenting, and we're going to get into fun action a lot sooner. So we're going to try and head off in that direction, and then slowly turn up north. I know we also need to go to Station 5, don't we? I thought we had a mission that was bringing us to Station 5. No, we're not to Station 5. We picked the other option, where they want to go to a different location. I think that's telling us we've had 7 days pass, I believe. So we've been a Zailer for a week. Could have sworn. Is it in miscellaneous? Someone in London requires your service. Knowledge about submarines. Nuncio. With a drowny postman. Okay. I don't know where we can find Nuncio. So yeah, I think... let's look at the shops a little bit before we go. Okay. I think we're good on fuel and food easily, more than enough. I could buy mutter salts here, but I can probably get it cheaper to the north. It might be worth gathering, because we're probably going to pass by the tomb colony, so it might be worth buying a bunch of caskets of mushroom wine. Not a full hull's worth, but it might be worth grabbing some. I think I'm happy with the gun I have. Yeah, what gun do we have? We have the Leadbeater Stain Rod, which is this one. Oh, Sea Worm. Is the Sea Worm the next one up? Yeah, we got the Deck Gun Mark II. I'm debating if I want to upgrade my ship yet, you know? If I did, I don't know if it's necessarily a better gun I'd want. We're not going to be fighting a lot, at least not for the foreseeable future. So I think... let's buy a bunch of... casks of mushroom wine to sell up in Vanderbright. Because it's 21 here. I hope the advice I got last time wasn't a lie. Yeah, we'll just buy 3. So we still have cargo space. Alright, and let's set off. See, our plan is to sort of curve out in this direction and then try and turn north. What button is that? Z? The sequel does something I think is very cool with the Z-Bats, in that it costs food to launch them out, which I think is a very smart decision to stop you from spamming them. Which, I'm gonna be spamming it. December 5th, 1887. Why don't we just stop off here while we're going, you know? Ooh, to the southeast. Okay, there's that, and then something to the south. It's some predetermined locations, so it's not really worth worrying about. It's close enough. So, this line here is where it marks randomly generated oceans, that red line. Yeah, we can bring news of home to these guys, and they sell fuel for a crazy high price. Let's give them news. It reduces our terror and we get a Z story. Hell yeah. In the bleaching glare of the lens, among the smells of oil and metal, you sip the tea and chat with the Z's terror seeds. I can speak. Yeah, so these guys, they're the light ship. They're a lighthouse out at the end of the, you know, at the end of the Thames. I believe that's the River Thames. I'm gonna tuck my mouse away. Oop. Oh, know what? That's gonna be the same place again. Shepherd's Wash, the salty hinters of London, the home of hermits, nuns, and shadowy business. Okay, so... this is where Station 5 is. So we actually would have had an easier time finding our way to Station 5. I think this is the area where Station 5 is. Yeah, this is the Abbey's Rock here. Here, the Grimm Sisters... here, the Grimm Sisters' lair. Abbey Rock. The black spit of an island, far from anywhere anyone would want to go. And that's how the Sisterhood likes it. Here stands their fortress convent. There are bear traps that look friendlier than this. We can trade supplies, 20 echoes to be precise. That's a really good sale price, actually. It might be worth investing into in the future, but not right now. Resources are limited on this bleak rock. The Sisterhood will pay a fair price for supplies. Not a good price, mind. Maybe it's not. I'll have to double check how much it costs at home. Compile a port report. It's unlikely to be eventful. Knock on the iron sodden gates with no more than... yeah, we don't have any news to offer them. Search the surroundings. You can't be the first here. With no more than 0 beginner's luck. So I believe the beginner's luck is a token that you can spend at certain locations and it's gone. We might spend it here, honestly. Let's compile a report. Nothing is happening. The sisters watch us. Nothing is happening. The sisters watch us. We feel their eyes. The sea crashes on the rocks, withdrawals. The fortress stands stolid as the last year of the century. The greatest peril you risk here is a certain purposelessness of prowess. I can use words. Search the surroundings. Someone died here, far from home, long enough ago that their flesh is gone. The visager, by the looks of their frog mask. A visager by the look of their frog mask. The mask will be worth a bit. The skull would look good on a mantelpiece. What's this map? Okay. I think, so visager, I think, means it's saying they come from a certain island. So we have an outlandish artifact in the form of their mask, a lamentable relic in the form of the skull, and a revelatory chart from the map. Okay. Cool. And we've gained 5 terror. That was worthwhile, I think. Any news? Yeah, nothing far away. A great bell tolls. Drizzles begin to fall. You sneeze. Yes, they won't let me in. Do they have any shops here? Nope. Alright. Let's, look at our map. Yeah, let's say a little further east. Tuck our mouse away. Since we're in that, we can go ahead and mark that. Some distance to the north. Okay, there's something over there. Let's try and stick in the light of the lighthouse for as long as we can. Helps keep us calm. There we go. Oh, hang on, this is not the side that their dock is on, my bad. Oh, okay, we took a very bad angle in. The Shepherd's Isles. Let's curve around this. I don't think we need our lights on here. Okay, no, our terror is filling from having the light off. Glitterstone Isle. Luminescent beasts like eyeless dolphins play in... I wish it'd scroll down all the way on its own. You're awake. That's terrifying. Eyeless dolphins. As if dolphins weren't bad enough. Alright. Sheep, lichen, standing stones, shepherd's isle. Of course, the bearded watchman tells you, there are no actual shepherds on the shepherd's isle. Sheep are mostly illegal here. No, indeed, it's just the name of the gentleman that founded the islands. Greybeards Greybeards sitting in the village square nod solemnly. No sheep, one says, but plenty of tails. Ask us anything. We can picnic at the standing stones, but it'll cost us a little bit of money. I'm guessing it'll bring our terror down. Where's our terror at? I don't think I want to spend my night doing that. Tales of the Standing Stones, Tales of the Three Graves, Tales of the Thronewell Croft, the Tales of the Rest of the Z. Compile a report. Engage an officer in the Sigil-Ridden Navigator. Okay. You can get an officer, a navigator. Let's start with that. No, let's not start with that. Let's start with Tales of the Standing Stones. True as I stand here. They were sisters from the sisterhood over on Abbey Rock. Came here hunting a renegade who served the god called Stone. Ran her to the ground here. And she called on the god. And the god struck them all to pillars of rock. Stand close and quiet. You'll hear them weeping. So it sounds like the sisters are going after someone that someone prayed to stone, and I think he dropped stalactites on them. Compile a port report. Oh, yes, there's been goings on. In the bleak light of false stars. Surface rolling like a porridge pot. Up with a roar of steam and a flash of fire. 3 widows simmering. Tentacles! And then we saw His Highness. Gibberish. Let me guide me your ship. I know the Z and how it was. How it will be, please. The headaches only stop when I'm working. First officer increases mirrors and veils. Thank you. The nonsense here was a distractor for a while, but the Z can help me now. Oh my god, the air, it's clearer already. Let me chart a course for you. Oh, my head. He doesn't seem like he's doing very good. Wil Wheaton? So we got a first officer raise our mirrors and veils. He has an admirable appetite for so slight a fellow. And we can increase our mirrors with a secret. Okay. He has an admirable appetite for such a slight fellow. Forgetfulness. Seconds, then thirds disappear in small, hasty morsels. He is nervous, and not a gifted conversationalist. You do your best to plug the silence. When you ask about his past, he winces. I can't say, citizen, this. He taps the livid sigil on his temple, which twitches like a scorpion sting. Has burned away my memories. I recall I have a brother, but not his name or where he is. I remember the names of ships I've served on. The Implicit, the Bony Swan, but not their crew. How did he come by the sigil? He clutches his head. I don't know. Thinking about it is like a fire in my skull. He grits his teeth. Someone must have hated me very much to curse me with it. But I can't even remember my enemy. Speak to him again to advance his story. Speak with him more in a moment. Let's see what everyone else is up to. I can increase my irons with her. What did she want from Z-Life again? Khan's Shadow, right. Let's get our Blemigan on hand. Let's entertain him. Ticklish thing. The Blemigan flails and squirms as you tickle it. Its high-pitched warble is almost certainly giggling. When you stop to check that you're not actually hurting it, it wraps its tendrils around your fingers and pulls your hand back. Apparently, it's enjoying itself. Oh, I love my little Blemigan. Like, I can picture you sitting there tickling him, and you're like, are you fine? And he grabs you and pulls the hand back in. Adorable. Much sweeter than the comatose ferret. A weary roll of the eye. Play, that eye roll says. Play. I played once in the happy warrens of London before you installed me in this floating coffin and made me eat dried food. Damn your play. It is an eloquent eye roll. I love the pets. And I don't think I have anything to say with her. If I had special food, I could get her to talk about her father, but that's all. I can buy food and fuel here. Food is expensive, fuel is expensive. Hardly worth it on either account. What do you have to say, Navigator? Captain! Captain! My sleep is riddled with dreams. Citizen, dreams of bells and candles. A destination. He paces the deck. I see a lonely house lit by tallow and wick. A bell is ringing. It rings now. Do you hear it? He scratches his sigil, which has begun to bleed. Do you know this place, Captain? Can I plot a course? A place of candles and bells. The Chapel of Lights. A northern church where no sin is too terrible. So he wants to go north. It sounds like more and more all of our missions are pointing us north. So, I think next time we'll swing through to Demoxys Gate and then push further north before bringing ourselves back to the coasts of London. I hope you've all been enjoying. End cards will be appearing in just a moment. Click one of them to continue watching, and I'll see all you next week with more of this. Love you all very, very much, and ta-ta for now.